Hello friends, welcome back to our channel Civil PSC Helper. ഇന്നത്തെ വീഡിയോയിൽ നമ്മൾ കേരള PSC സിവിൽ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് ഓവർസിയർ എക്സാമിനേഷന് വേണ്ടി നടത്തിയ ഒരു 25 ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ആണ് ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത്. അതിനു മുമ്പ് ഈ ചാനൽ ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് ആരെങ്കിലും കാണുന്നതെങ്കിൽ ചാനൽ ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടാൽ ഒന്ന് സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യൂ. സോ നമുക്ക് വീഡിയോയിലേക്ക് കടക്കാം അല്ലേ? First question. Oblique perspective is used to present. Option A, interior details of building. Option B, long and wide building. Option C, interior details of machine. Option D, huge and tall building. So, oblique perspective is used to present huge and tall buildings. Option D is correct. Second question, the stair which is provided to turn through 180 degree is option A, circular stair, option B, quarter turn stair, option C, half turn stair, option D, bifurcating stair. So the stair which is provided to turn through 180 degree is half turn stair. Option C is correct. Third question. Imaginary lines passing through the points having equal magnetic declination is termed as option A, isogonic lines, option B, agonic lines, option C, isoclinic lines, option D, all the above. The imaginary lines passing through points having equal magnetic declination is termed as isogonic lines. Option A is correct. Fourth question. Which of the following saw is used for cutting the wood along the grains? Option A, rip saw, option B, tenon saw, option C, dovetail saw, option D, compass saw. The saw which is used for cutting the wood along the grain is called rip saw. Option A is correct. Fifth question. The latitude of any traverse line is obtained by multiplying its length by option A, tangent of its reduced bearing, option B, sine of its reduced bearing, option C, cosine of its reduced bearing, option D, cosecant of its reduced bearing. The latitude of any traverse line is obtained by multiplying its length by cosine of its reduced bearing. Option C is correct. Sixth question. The semicircular projection which is formed on the edges or surface of wood is called option A, groove, option B, rebating, option C, bead, option D, nosing. The semicircular projection which is formed on the edges or surface of wood is called bead. Option C is correct. Seventh question. In which of the following directions the strength of timber is maximum? Option A, parallel to grains, option B, 45 degree to grains, option C, perpendicular to grain, option D, same in all direction. The strength of timber is maximum when it is parallel to grains. Option A is correct. Eighth question. If angular measurements of a traverse are more precise than its linear measurements, balancing of the traverse is done by option A, Bowditch rule, Option B, transit rule. Option C, empirical rule. Option D, all the above. If angular measurements of a traverse are more precise than its linear measurements, the balancing of traverse is done by transit rule. Option B is correct. Ninth question. Which of the following is a four-centered arch? Option A, semi-ellipse. Option B, Florentine arch. Option C, lancet arch. Option D, Venetian arch. From this we can say the option D, Venetian arch, is a four-centered arch. Tenth question. Pentagraph is used for option A, measuring the distance. Option B, measuring the areas. Option C, enlarging or reducing plans. Option D, setting out right angles. The pentagraph is used for enlarging or reducing plans. Option C is correct. 11th question. A material which can be drawn into fine wires is known as option A, brittle material. Option B, malleable material. Option C, ductile material. Option D, soft material. The material which can be drawn into fine wires is known as ductile material. Option C is correct. 12th question. The curve composed of two arcs of different radii having their centers on the opposite side of the curve is known as option A, simple curve. Option B, compound curve. Option C, reverse curve. Option D, vertical curve. The curve composed of two arcs of different radii having their centers on the opposite side of the curve is known as a reverse curve. Option C is correct. 13th question. When the length of any chord of a curve is less than peg interval, it is known as option A, small chord. Option B, subchord. Option C, normal chord. Option D, short chord. When the length of any chord of a curve is less than peg interval, it is known as subchord. Option B is correct. 14th question. For indirect ranging, number of ranging rod required is option A, 1, option B, 2, option C, 3, option D, 4. For indirect ranging, we require 4 number of ranging rod. Option D is correct. 15th question. An arch may be failed due to option A, uneven settlement of abutments. Option B, sliding of vouziers. Option C, crushing of the material. Option D, all the above. An arch may fail due to uneven settlement of abutments, sliding of vouziers, crushing of the material. So, option D is correct. All the above. 16th question. The ratio of load lifted to effort applied is known as option A, velocity ratio. Option B, mechanical advantage. Option C, efficiency. Option D, input. The ratio of load lifted to effort applied is known as mechanical advantage. Option B is correct. 17th question. The vertical side member of a shutter frame is known as option A, stile. Option B, reveal. Option C, post. Option D, mullion. The vertical side member of a shutter frame is known as stile. Option A is correct. 18th question. Height of the slump cone is option A 30 cm, option B 10 cm, option C 20 cm, option D 40 cm. The height of a slump cone is 30 cm. Option A is correct. 19th question. The vertical faces of a door opening which support frame of the door are option A jamb, option B post, option C reveal, option D style. The vertical face of a door opening which support frame of the door are jamb. Option A is correct. 20th question. Inert material of a concrete mix is option A water, option B cement, option C aggregate, option D none of this. The inert material of a concrete mix is aggregate. Option C is correct. 21st question. A solid having 12 equal and regular pentagons is called option A icosahedron, option B tetrahedron, option C dodecahedron, option D decahedron. A solid having 12 equal and regular pentagons is called dodecahedron. Option C is correct. 22nd question. Raising of outer edge of rod with respect to inner edge is known as option A super elevation, option B cant, option C banking, option D all the above. The raising of outer edge of rod with respect to inner edge is known as super elevation or cant or banking. So option D is correct, all the above. 3rd question. Scales having same representative fraction but graduated to read different units are known as option A plane scale, option B diagonal scale, option C comparative scale, option D vernal scale. The scale having same representative fraction but graduated to read different units are known as comparative scale. Option C is correct. 24th question. Widening of roads on curves in hilly region is done option A on the outer side, option B on the inner side, option C on the outer and inner side equally, option D on the outer side less and on inner side more. So the widening of roads on curves in hilly region is done on the inner side. Option B is correct. 25th question. For determining the initial setting time by Vicat apparatus, the weight of cement to be taken is option A 500 gram, option B 400 gram, option C 300 gram, option D 1000 gram. To determine the initial setting time by Vicat apparatus, the weight of cement to be taken is 300 gram. Option C is correct. Thank you for watching this video. വീഡിയോ ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടാൽ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക, ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുക, സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക. ചാനൽ ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടാലും സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക. സോ താങ്ക് യു. ഇനിയൊരു പുതിയ വീഡിയോ ആയിട്ട് നമുക്ക് വേഗം തന്നെ കാണാം.